Previously on Behind the Shield.
We set our core values, which we believe are very important. Character, number one, discipline, and then growth. The captains read a book, Legacy, and that's kind of what we use throughout the season in preparation of bringing the team together, define roles and responsibilities. As you learn and as you look to develop and grow individuals and the team, there are different areas that we need to work on that sometimes become more prevalent than others. So we pick and choose what we think is best and applies to that situation.
Before every game or at halftime, the motto is refuse to lose. So a couple games this year we've been down at halftime or been down in the first half, and it's always been just that mentality of refusing to lose and getting that goal to get the game tied, but then not only tying the game, but getting that next goal to go ahead.
Reading in the book of Legacy, we really got an example of how character comes into play in a group sport, especially a team, and I feel like we really embrace that as a team and we're all on the same page.
It brings the best out of everybody. It brings the best out of an individual. And I think from that perspective it allows them to feel comfortable to be themselves. But at the same time, when you feel good about yourself, when you bring out the best in one's character, it breeds confidence.
Our team takes pride in victories, and we work really hard day in, day out to get the 3 points, regardless of our opponent. And the losses can sting, and our main focus after a loss is regrouping for the next game.
I feel like the sting is a good thing, but we need to take that in and really realize, okay, we don't want to feel this this loss again. So really it hits everyone. Everyone hits the ground running next day of practice and really pick our heads up and keep moving forward.
They've dealt with some setbacks as far as injuries and sudden changes as such that have forced us to make some shifts in the lineup, but they've responded well to that.
My first game back was St. John's. There was about 10 minutes left in the first half, and Coach told me to warm up, and I just remember I felt like I was a little kid again.
When he was hurt talking to Yuji, he was just like, I need to be back. I can't stand sitting on the sideline. It's driving me crazy. And I was like, Yuji, we need you to get healthy first before you can get back on the field. Like, just make sure you do that first.
He was probably one of the hardest workers during preseason. He was never resting on the sidelines. He was always doing his rehab and keeping his touch with juggling. Yuji is an individual that's very focused in his actions, and to have him on the bench, it hurts, but he did what he could when he was hurt to help the team in any way that he could.
Through his character, he's really worked hard to get back to where he is today. Again, stay disciplined through the process of recovery, stay disciplined through the process of training and working hard to get back to the level he wants to be at. He's well on his way. I think there's more in Yuji. He knows what it takes. He knows what the extra he has to do, and that's the part in Yuji where he's grown as a person, as an individual, and now he knows when put in the extra or do the dirty work and when it leads to success. We have a vibrant, energetic group that will continue to battle and compete. We have the Patriot League games ahead of us, and we're going to go in head first in every single challenge we face.
Everything that's led up to this season, I think it'll take every last bit of fight and will and passion and sweat and blood and tears. Everything needs to go into this season, and that's how we'll be successful and view ourselves as Patriot League champions at the end of the year.
We've talked about it all season, believing it's just a belief. It comes from within. So our main goal right now is to make the Patriot League tournament, but our ultimate goal is to win the Patriot League tournament.